All right, so today we're starting our journey just on the corner of Notre Dame and des Seigneurs, just outside of Café Lally. Super cool coffee spot here just outside the city. Highly recommend to check it out if you're ever in the area. But today we're just going to be going for a walk and trying to find some nice things to take some photos of. Today I'm going to be using the Canon R8 with the 35mm prime lens. This is my new go-to everyday setup. The 35mm is nice for a nice wide photo, so good for street photography, but also with the prime you can get really low, goes down to 1.8. So today we're going to walk around and try to find some cool things to take photos of. So we're out here in Griffintown, a little suburb just outside of downtown Montreal. And it's about 5 p.m. on a Tuesday evening. So, you know, it's kind of starting up with rush hour traffic time. So there's bound to be a lot of action out on the street. So hopefully we can find something cool to take some photos of. The thing with street photography is sometimes, you know, there's no one set subject. Like if you're going on a hike and there's going to be a lookout you can take some photos of. With street photography, you kind of just got to wait around and hope you find something interesting. So today, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just walking around and seeing what kind of action I can find out in the city. Try and get off the main road here, get somewhere a little more quiet. Oh, and of course, road is closed up there. Hashtag Montreal. It's classic here, especially in the summertime. There's just a ton of construction everywhere. Look at this. It's kind of funny. Also, tomorrow is a provincial holiday here in Quebec. It's Saint Jean-Baptiste, so pretty much everybody has tomorrow off of work. So it's kind of like a nice Friday night, even though it's a Tuesday night. So hopefully that makes for some more action. That just kind of looked cool. I'll try and take you along to explain my process behind some of these photos. Make the video a little bit more interesting, maybe. Parking ticket, another Montreal classic. So I'm just hoping this road here isn't also closed. Oh, I guess not if there's a car coming up it. In this area, they're just putting up so many new buildings. Like that one here, that one there. So you never know when it's going to be closed and where it's going to be closed. So you kind of just got to walk, hope for the best, and you'll find a little path through eventually. there you go, that's the city, that's downtown. So we're just on the water. There's a little canal over here, just on the water outside the city. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to be pretty much shooting in automatic, unless there's a specific photo that I want to change my settings for, just to make it a little bit easier instead of having to change back and forth. But normally when I'd be out here taking photos, I'd probably be shooting in manual, but I'm already multitasking. And I'm sorry if I sound a little out of breath or a little nasally, but I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm trying to force myself out here. I'm already a bit low on energy, so bear with me. So multitasking, filming the video, talking, and taking photos is already hard enough, so that's why I'm just gonna be shooting in auto today, unless I really need to change it. Another nice view of the city here. Nice Porsche 911. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough. I heard it. I didn't see it right away, so wasn't able to snap a photo. I don't know why. I've gotten a comment on a video before. I always find seeing a little scooter and having the Vespa logo always just kind of looks pretty cool. It's not the most exciting photo, but I just really like that Vespa logo. It's another good angle of the city here. So now I'm going to be kind of cutting back onto one of the busier roads, hoping I could find some action. So as I said, 5:25 on a Tuesday evening. This is kind of cool. I don't know if I'll be able to crop this and post. Just a cool little shot of the Tour de Canadien, so the Canadian Towers. That's two kind of condo complexes, I think, above the Bell Center where the Montreal Canadiens hockey team plays. So it's got the logo up on there. So now we're getting closer to the city center. If you keep going that way, you're gonna end up at the old port of Montreal, which is super famous, very kind of historic part of the city, cobblestone roads and all that. If you go left, you're gonna be more with the skyscrapers and the real downtown vibes. It's a nice day today here, and I'm hoping for a nice sunset, so when I'm on my way back that maybe we get some nice photos of a sunset. It's been kind of rainy here the past few days, so now it's the first sunny day. There's people everywhere. Everyone's trying to take advantage of the sun. You know, in the summer you don't get a lot of time because it's always with a long winter here in Montreal. So when the summer comes out, the city really comes alive. You know, kind of like a bunch of caged animals just waiting to go outside. All right, let's take a little detour up here, see if there's anything interesting this way. See what I mean with the construction though? It's just everywhere. This road's closed. Construction work just all over the city. It's brutal when you're trying to drive. You never know what roads are going to be closed.
Mama?
See if I can take a photo of this plane. Nice, I think I got it. You know, there's nothing too interesting going on at ground level in the city when you're walking around downtown and you're looking up at the sky. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you walk around, there's photo opportunities everywhere. And other times you go for a 2-hour walk and you come back with 2 pictures. So that's just part of the game. This will look nice here. Corner of this building against the blue sky with the clouds. Nice mural. So you can really tell we're getting closer to downtown / the old port now, because there's a lot of people over here. And there's a really big bar and restaurant scene out here in the city in the summer. There's a bunch of patios, or we call them terraces, but there's a lot of patios in the summer where you can grab a drink or a bite to eat, enjoy the weather while you can. Nice little Porsche here. Let's see if I can catch it against the backdrop of the city. With this 35mm, you can get pretty wide. It's kind of nice for street photography, because you're able to get a lot of detail in. When I was back using my DSLR, I didn't have as wide a lens, especially this is full frame, so there's no crop. Nice shot of a motorbike against the city. Funny, so how I film these POV videos is I have my GoPro strapped to my chest, so you know, it's a little visible, and you get some funny looks from people who wonder why you're walking around filming yourself. But you know, part of it is just you have to not feel weird about that. You're not filming them, you're just doing your own thing, so it feels a little weird sometimes, for sure. It takes some getting used to. This building is always cool to take photos of, especially in the winter, because in the winter all these trees don't have leaves on them, so you're able to get a little bit further back and take a cool photo of this building here. I'll see what I can do. Admittedly not my best shot, but hey, gotta do what you can do. So the goal today was just to walk around, take some photos, nothing in particular, just see what I could find in the city, bring you guys along for the journey. And we're coming up on our destination shortly, just at the end of this block. Something that's just a little cool. I don't really know what it is. I think it's more of like an art structure, technically. But it gives you a pretty cool view of, I don't know, I want to say the financial district. Don't quote me on that, but there's a lot of office buildings around here. Things like that, so get a nice cool view of the street. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. So you got these two, this one's a little smaller, but you got these two staircases here that kind of overlook the road and part of the street going up. So top of the stairs will be our final viewpoint of the day. There we go. We'll get a nice shot of the road here. And that's it. I'm gonna go duck out. I'm gonna go meet some friends for a drink and a bite to eat. I'm gonna sit here for a bit, catch my breath. Like I said, I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm a little pooped. But hopefully you enjoy this video. This was just kind of a trial video. I've never done one of these before. I've done a lot of POV content, but more short form. I've never done a long form content, but this is something I've been requested to do a few times now, so I figured might as well give it a try. So if you like this style, if there's anything specific you like or don't like about it, please let me know in the comments. And hopefully I'll make another one of these videos. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.